Yes, we are. Welcome to the live, y'all. Is that somebody spamming in the chat already? All right, y'all. This is my first time streaming. I done set up everything. Yeah, let me turn off this echo. Do y'all hear the echo as well? If somebody's still in the live, let me know. Actually, I'm going to check on my Twitch because let me see what they're saying. Okay, so it looks like it's an echo. Let me see if I could fix that real quick. Can y'all hear me without an echo? I'm testing this one more time. Okay, I guess the echo is just for me. That's good then. I'll just have to figure out how to do it later. Get rid of it later, I mean. All right, let me switch back. Excuse for the technical issues. Okay, and now I'm trying to see if I still have echo in my own headset. And I do. Um, testing. I don't know how to get rid of this echo. Let me see. Testing, testing. Still coming through. It's crazy. I think a temporary solution I might have to do is just like use my mic and take off the headset because I can hear myself talk. It's like feedback and this is a delay on top of that. And it messes me up in my head because it's talking over me. So hopefully y'all the audio won't suffer. I'ma just take the headset off. And hopefully y'all can still hear me because I'ma just literally like hold it up as close as possible to my mouth. Cause that feedback is crazy. No, let me. It's still picking me up. Testing, testing. I guess I'm gonna just put it around my neck like this. Have the mic here, so I don't have to worry about feedback. Or, you know what? Even simpler than that. Why don't I just turn the volume down? Yep, that did it. That did it. Okay, we can start now. All right, y'all. Welcome to my live stream. This is a pretty chill live stream. You know, we're gonna be playing the game. Pokemon Champions to be specific. Um, and for today, we have this specific goal of trying to reach Ultra Ball tier or higher on ranked. And I already picked out a replica team that we're gonna use, so I'm gonna just input it in here. Gonna go to battle, and so regulation MB just dropped not too long ago. I'm gonna say a couple days ago, a week ago, about a week ago, and it really mixed up the meta as far as new additions of Pokemon, new Mega Evolutions, and it's been pretty exciting. People have been testing. I've been watching a lot of videos, and really trying to see how certain Pokemon perform out of the new additions that have been added. So before we, um, yeah, let's go ahead and refresh this. So I haven't been on Champions since Regulation MB dropped. So when I say fresh experience, I really mean fresh experience. Let me go ahead and accept all my gifts. I got 6,000 VP. Yeah, come on now. The 12 quick coupons. Those are going to come in handy. So I got to remember to keep myself in view of the stream. Hopefully you guys got a decent view, you know. I don't really want to show too much right now. I'm not trying to hide nothing from y'all, but because my approach when it comes to this streaming stuff is I'm trying to be transparent and real as possible. So if you see something in the background, somebody walk by or like some crazy stuff, clothes, air mattress on the floor, yeah, don't do too much judging, okay? Because we don't judge over here. We don't judge over here. But right now, this is how my background's looking, and I think this is gonna work for the rest of the stream. Let me stop procrastinating. Let's get back to the task at hand. And so for today, like I said, we're gonna be grinding the ladder, and I chose this replica team because it features one of the new megas that was added into Regulation MB. Um, I guess I'm in the wrong spot. I gotta go to where the replica stuff is. I think it's under recruit. No, it's not under recruit. It's under train. Replica teams. There we go. Build teams using IDs. So take a second to look at this ID real quick. Those are all the teams I have so far, but they're all regulation MA. They could work still because, like I said, even though MB mixed up the meta a little bit, it's still in the early stages. And so far, it doesn't seem like a lot of the new additions have been super impactful. So the code that we have for today is GSX GESX QDU 396 QDU 396 QDU 396. I gotta sing it so I can remember. QDU 39. See, I was about to put an N. That's why I had to sing it. 396. And I'm about to put an S. What's wrong with me? I don't know. What is wrong with me, y'all? All right, and the replica team popped up. And as you can see, we have a kind of like I want to say a hybrid of like a big six because we have our Charizard Y, we got our Vascalegion, Whimsicott, and the Garchomp. Only missing the King Gambit, and I forgot the last piece of the big six. Floette. Yeah, so we're placing the Floette for the Mawhile, and we're replacing the King Gambit for Incineroar. So I think the main strategy with this team is really hyper offensive. Of course, we're gonna have Charizard pushing Heat Waves and Solar Beams, dishing out spread damage. We got Vascalegion. It's gonna be doing crazy amounts of damage with the Wave Crash, and even if we can set up some nasty last respects strats. We got the Aqua Jet for priority, and with Regulation MB, they also released the Life Orb item. So this team features Basculeton with a Life Orb, pushing the limits of the already devastating damage that it's able to do. So this is not a rain team. I thought it was a rain team, but I think the general idea of this is, like I said, hyper offense. We have the tailwind for speed control. So you want to make sure that we're faster than a lot of these mons so we can constantly spread out that spread damage. If you notice, we got the Firewater Grass core, and we have the Fairy Steel Dragon core with Garchomp and Mawhile. But what's most exciting for me, I think, is using this Mawhile. Mawhile has been one of my favorite Pokemon since Generation 3. Pokemon Emerald. I used to play that on an emulator back when I was in school and stuff like that. So Mawhile was always one of the more appealing characters to me. Uh, I feel like it doesn't get a lot of shine. I feel like with the Mega Evolution, it got some shine. So now it's been some years since its initial debut in Generation. What generation was that? Generation 7. Uh, no, Generation 6. Um, Kalos. Yep. I remember using it in X and Y. And I'm just happy to use it again now in Generation 9 on the version 10. Let's see if it holds up to the current threats in Champions. Can it compete with something like a Mega Floette and Mega Charizard Y and your Garchomps and all the other top tier threats? So, yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. Try to get to Ultra Ball or higher. You know, you can always get higher than Ultra Ball, but I think Ultra Ball is a good baseline to kind of see if Mawhile can hold up um, to what the meta's cooking up so far. So, yeah, I think I pretty much cover everything. I'm not a meta expert or like anything like that. I just speak on what I know and from what I picked up for videos and things like that. So just bear with me on the explanations, y'all. But if you're a Pokemon fan, you should know the general idea of this team. Hyper offense. We got the speed control with the Whimsicott. Encore for, um, some stall shenanigans. Lock a certain mon into a certain move. Incineroar, pretty standard. Flare Blitz, Partner Shot, Throat Chop, um, for a lot of the hyper voice um, that's going on in the format with the Sylveons. For Rigorath can run hyper voice. If Primarina, we run into some Primarina with Liquid Voice, that will come in handy. He's running Citrus Berry, just to increase that longevity on the field. Incineroar is very good at that role. And I'm taking a closer look at this Garchomp. We have Earthquake, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw. So yeah, I can see myself doing a lot of Rock Slide spam. I really like this team. I like how this team looks. So we're gonna go ahead. I didn't even really go too much into the stats, but off of a quick glance, we have a pretty bulky Charizard here. We got 20 points dedicated, invested into our HP, and max investment in physical defense. I imagine that's for the opposing Rock Slides and Basca Legions in the format, Wave Crashes and things like that. I haven't calced out the damage calcs for different matchups for this team. Like I said, I just recently found this replica, and I liked it because it had Mawhile on it, and I wanted to give it a try. So I think this bulky Charizard is a pretty interesting option. So I don't think that's a common EV spread that we see from Reg MMA. The Basca Legion is geared more towards speed, a little bulk in physical defense, and we got 18 points in attack. I assume that's probably on one of those EV bumps, maximizing the amount of attack that we're doing at 165. It's going to be pretty hitting hard, especially if the opponent has rain up. It's just going to be doing nasty damage, especially with that life orb. Our Garchomp, it's pretty min-max set here. Going all in on speed and attack. We want our Garchomp pretty much to be max speed, so it's outspeeding a lot of key threats in the floor map. I already talked about Incineroar, and then for the main star, Mawhile, we got a physical invested spread here. Max attack. This is adamant. Um, we got 20 points of speed investment, bringing our speed to 90. Not the best speed tier, but that tailwind from the Whimsicott is definitely going to be crucial to making Mawhile work. I don't have a Trick Room option on this team, and Trick Room is really more so if y'all, as y'all get to watch me more, and hopefully subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. As y'all see me play more, y'all start to understand my play style, and I'm a heavy fan of Trick Room, and just using mons in general that are pretty anti-meta and roguelike, if you will. So I'm gonna stop yapping now because I tend to get on a tangent and just keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. So we're just gonna get right into um the shits, no shade. So this is actually my first time doing a replica. I thought that I could just grab the whatchamacallit, but I guess not. So with that in mind, I think I'm gonna have to gamble to get the last two Pokemon, which is Legion and Mawile. So hopefully I can recruit them pretty easily. It don't take that long. Give me a shout out. What's up? Two Texie Land. Wow, you got an interesting username. But shout out to you, man. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I appreciate you for watching. Let's go ahead and recruit. So this is what the new lineup for MB is looking like. This is my first time. We get a free lineup. Let me skip that. Off the bat, we don't have any of the mods that I wanted. Not even remotely close. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out of here. And unfortunately, you have to pick a mod. You have to pick a mod, which I don't like. So I'm just gonna try recruit until I find the ones we're looking for. Take a tink. Let's see what type of tickets that I have. So I'm looking for a Legion, which is a water and a ghost type, and I'm also looking for Mawhile. I have 2 steel type affinity tickets, so I'm gonna cash those in. Cash both of those in and cross my fingers and my toes. I should get it the first go. Psych. Is that you thought? I really don't need any of these mons at the moment, but I guess I'll grab Ninetales for trial recruitment. And we're gonna go again. We're gonna use another steel type ticket. Hopefully increasing our odds of encountering Mawhile. Still no Mawhile. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Scrafty, because I don't have one yet. I know I'm gonna use them on one of my teams that I'm creating soon. So I don't have no more affinity tickets. I'm just gonna have to spray and pray, literally. Nope. Grab this mouse hole. I probably should have prepared a little better. It had these already ready, but I didn't know that I actually had to have them on to use the replica team. Once again, we hit a dud. again when he done. It's really like gambling, y'all. And I have after this pool, I have 130 quick coupons left, and those go down fast, especially when you're looking for a certain mod. Excuse me, I'm a little sick, y'all. Don't mind me. But we got our first mod that we're looking for, and I'm gonna permanently recruit him with a recruitment ticket. Alaska Legion. I wish it was shiny. And so we already got one out of the two mods that we were missing. Now we're just looking for the star of the show. Miss Mawhile. Miss Mawhile, it's your LSS. Can I see Mawhile? Legendary, fairy type, legendary, steel type, walking, champions, realness. Okay, let me stop playing, y'all. This is not gonna be easy. Maybe if I recruit a steel type, they'll give me another steel type in the next lineup. Still no Marvel. Still no Marvel. I'm gonna recruit Skarmory. Gonna keep going until I run out of tickets. This is probably going to kill the little stash that I had going. Wow, I found a shiny one. Oh, that's the female. Is that shiny? No, that's not shiny. It's just the female. Looks so pretty though. It's icy. Recruit her. I like her. Probably won't use her competitively, but that actually might be a funny video to make. Can I make female Basculesian work in Regulation MB? Because I know the stats are set up a little differently, but it's just a matter of the technique that I'm using as far as how I EV train it, and I think what mods support it would be crucial as well. Dang, it's still no Mawhile. This is crazy. But I do see a Swampert that I'm definitely gonna want to permanently recruit for a future team, because I do want to try this Swampert Rain team as well. This part is pretty boring. We're just fishing for the right Pokemon. Still haven't found it yet. I'm gonna try recruit you. Definitely gonna try recruit you. Why don't? Yes. Try. Okay, we're going again. Oh, I'm out of tickets. I think I'm using VP now. Still no Mawhile. For through, I'm gonna try recruit you. And yeah, this is gonna kill my VP. I'm gonna go broke. I'm gonna go broke. Ah, it's still not here. It's crazy. Superior for a trial period. For my viewers watching, what tier have y'all made it to so far in regulation MB? What's their highest tier? Let me know. Usually, I always make it to Ultra Ball. Master Ball is really like um if I really push the ladder. Most of the time I don't be trying to push it like that. And then like the teams that I use, like I said, I like to use anti or like roguelike teams. So sometimes they're just not that powerful enough to reach. And just like that, I didn't have to spend too much VP, but we finally found a Mawhile. And I'm gonna permanently recruit you. It's good. I was at 20,000, now I'm at 18. Not too bad. But more importantly, we can go ahead and create this replica team. So I'm going to the wrong place. We're gonna go back to training. Replica teams. Build team user IDs. So I have to put it in again. Yes, I do. Let me see if I remember it. I know it's GEZ, GS, GSX, GESX, QDU 396, QDU 396. Three, 9, 6. Boom. Yes. I'm ready to get into the battles, y'all. Okay. So. Oh, I have to spend VP to train them too? That's crazy. So this is my current Incineroar here. And these are all my current mons. I think I have to buy the items. It's gonna cost me a pretty penny. It's gonna cost me almost 8,000 VP. But that's fine. We're gonna get that back. We'll probably get that back in this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and commence that training. Mawhile, Citrus Berry, Focus Sash. I wish I could buy the items here. Oh, I can use training tickets. How wonderful. So it's actually free. Free 99. That's what I like. That's what I'm talking about. All right, it's here. And let me just, I'm just go to the shop and purchase what I need to here. Let me just make sure the Charizard had the Charizard Y. I need a Rosalie Berry for Garchomp, and I need a Mawhile Lights. I've been spelling Mawhile wrong. Oops. So I need the 2 Mega Stones and the Rosalie Berry. All right. Let's get it. The Frontier Shop. It's right at the top of the thing. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll go ahead and grab the Charizard Y because I haven't got it because I don't like to use meta stuff usually, but for the purposes of this stream and testing Mawhile out, I'm willing to compromise on my preferences. And what was the other item? We needed a berry, Roselli berry. It's going to protect against fairy type attacks. It's going to have the damage to be more accurate. So, got everything. And I'm going to oh, get started. Ranked battles. We're starting off at the lowest, started from the bottom. And hopefully, by the end of the stream, we there in Ultra Ball tier or higher. You never know. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up this team that I just replicated. I actually kind of like that though, cause it makes me feel like the team is actually mine, cause it is mine. I just recruited all. I literally just recruited two out of the mines that I didn't have. It's like I went and go caught them in the wild, and then I still have to train them. I still have to give them my own items. It's not like how it is in Scarlet and Violet, where it's kind of just like a copy paste thing. You can just put in the code, and regardless if you have the items, Pokemon, um, you can use that team. But yeah, so let me go ahead and add this Roselli berry. Berries, past the berry category. Roselli. And we're gonna make sure our Charizard has Charizard right. Y Megastone. And our star, Mawhile, is gonna get the Mawhilites. Alright. That's pretty much it. And I think we're ready to go. We are ready to go. So I think we probably will discuss leads. Like I said, it's probably going to be a combination of Charizard Wims or Wims and Garchomp. I think bringing in Mawile after is probably the best bet. Bringing it in on the back part of the squad, or the back line, because I just want to make sure that Tailwind is actually up before Mawile enters the field. It's like I said, that 90 speed stat is it's kind of iffy. So we'll see though. We shall see. If you stopping by and you see my live, hit the follow button. Come chill, say what's up. I don't bite, y'all. Do not bite. And right away, we got a first matchup against Ore Jr. And he has what I'm assuming is a Mega Electros team. So we're gonna be dealing with a Levitator, um, or more accurately, Alleviate. Alleviate. So it's gonna have that ground immunity, which is gonna be a problem for my Garchomp. They have their own Garchomp as well, so they're probably gonna be able to spam dual ground and electric stab, which is gonna be interesting. I definitely want to bring Garchomp for that immunity. It would have been so Mawile. Yeah, I didn't run out of time. I didn't messed up, y'all. So it chose for me, and it chose for me very badly. Oh my gosh. They put Mawile first with Charizard. That is not what I wanted to do at all. but this is Pokeball tier, so I might be able to slide by with that mistake. So it's going Electros Wims, and I was able to get the Intimidate off. That's the good thing about Mawhile. I can get an Intimidate off before I even Mega Evolve. And so I think their getting rid of their whims is probably gonna tailwind this turn. So I think I'm going to protect here. See, now I know if I bring Charizard, I can't bring Mawile, obviously, but I was taking too long. I was being slow, and it shows for me. So it's the lead we got to do it. I got to play defensive here because I'm not really too sure what moves he was going to click on the Electros. But I'm assuming he's going to try to go for my Charizard. There goes the Tailwind. This, yes, the Supercell Slam. He was going right for that, right? So he crashed, and yes, that actually worked very well in my favor. I was able to pop the Focus Sash. I knew he had Focus Sash. So ideally, because my other option, what I was gonna do as well was also click Heat Wave on Charizard, but I'm glad that I chose Protect because, like I said, not being able to Mega Evolve in this because of how I chose the leads, I'm having to improvise. So right now, I can actually I I want to test. I kind of want to test and see if he's in Sucker Punch range. And then I'm going to bring in my Whimsicott for my Tailwind. He's probably running a Fire type move as well. Maybe Fire Punch. Ah, Light Screen. Interesting. Okay. So it was in Sucker Punch range. That's amazing. I was able to get him off the field so I can actually bring back Charizard in later on and still do a decent amount of damage with my Heat Waves. All right, brought in the Garchomp, and they do have Light Screen up. I doubt they will waste a slot on Reflect, so that kind of doesn't mean anything as of right now. Now, I think that I'm going to protect here. I'm expecting the Garchomp to do a ground type move. I'm going to Tailwind on the Whims, and we can eat the Earthquake or whatever it is. Ah, taunted. Interesting. He sacrificed his own whims. Okay. Was not expecting a taunt. That definitely messes up my plans of getting Tailwind out. So I'm gonna have to pretty much wait out Tailwind here. I think I'm gonna switch back into my Charizard. Because if he does a ground type move, I'm gonna be immune, and whatever Corviknight has, I should be able to take a hit. It's probably running fighting or steel type move. I'm probably gonna be getting Iron Head towards Wims. think I'm gonna go Moonblast. I gotta go Moonblast. If you're enjoying the stream so far, drop a one in the chat. Drop a one in the chat. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see something. Trying to see something. Also, y'all, I know this is my first stream and all that, but beggars, closed mouths don't get fed. So I do want to take the time to point out the fact I do have a tipping donation page. If you are enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the live, if you're enjoying the vibes, my tipping page is in my Twitch bio. So just go ahead and click on that tipping link and send me a little something, something. Send me a little piece of change, and I'll do something strange. It's like that. I'm just kidding. So I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure that the Corviknight just took out my whims. So I'm going to. They have the Garchomp out. I'm going to bring in Basculegion. Start threatening some more offensive pressure, and well, actually, just like that, he don't have. I don't know what happened. I guess did Whimsicott Moonblast one hit KO Garchomp? That's crazy. If it did, I'm gonna have to recheck. I'm gonna definitely have to recheck the stats on wins. We would pretty much click anything here. It's game over. Just like that, we had a messed up start and we still was able to secure the win. So, GG's, GG's. Let's see if I can put my record up here. Sources. Can I add? I added some text. Record. Record 1-0. I'm gonna select my font. I'll just do regular for right now. Color is going to be. I'm gonna make it red so y'all can see it. Ooh, that's huge. It's huge. Okay, but here we go. It's the record. I'm gonna put it right here. So, yeah. I thought I inputted my selection, but whatever. I won anyways. So the record is accurate, and we are on our way up to the next tier. Let's see where this is gonna put us. Probably towards the middle. Oh nope. Ranked up. Pokeball rank 3. And off the bat, I really am enjoying using this team. I haven't even like used it the way I was supposed to use it yet. So I got some insight as far as like the damage capabilities of that Mega Mawhile. That huge power with that, what is that, base 100 attack stat? That's kind of crazy. And then for Wims to one shot the Garchomp, it had to have done that. It had to have done that. I'm gonna have to check the VOD after. But this matchup we're against Omega, what's his name, Rex, and we have a pretty clear Sand team here. There's also be a Rain team as well. Got a minute on the clock. Let me hurry up. So I feel like they probably might lean towards sand, but I'm gonna bring my whims, and I'm gonna bring Incineroar because I feel like he's gonna bring one of those physical detectors right off the bat. Dragonite, Aggron, or Tyranitar. They all have the potential to mega. So set up Tailwind. Have Basculegion in the back just in case rain and just for cleanup in general. And then I think Garchomp is the play here. I say Garchomp is the play here. And I went ahead and picked Mawhile because my heart was saying Mawhile is supposed to be the ace of this stream. So yeah. Hopefully I won't regret it. All right, this is looking good. So I was able to pop his white herb. So the attack didn't drop, but he won't be able to use that item anymore, which probably messes up his strategy moving forward. I think I'm going to obviously Tailwind right off the bat. And I'm going to fake out their whims because I don't want their Tailwind up. Yeah, he withdrew Dragonite. I assumed that messed with the plan. And he brought out Rain. I guess he was assuming me to Flare Blitz there. And so with this Tailwind up, I can actually go ahead and attack with my Whimsicott. I'm gonna go for the Pelipper because that Pelipper threatens the rest of my mons, and I'm gonna Parting Shot here. Right, they set up their own opposing Tailwind. I got some good chip damage off on the Pelipper, did about half. And I'm able to switch out my Incineroar safely. And actually, should I bring in? I can actually bring in Basculegion here and start sweeping, to be honest. Hurricane. Hanging on by my last leg with that Focus Sash. Okay, still in good shape. I'm gonna go all out on this Pelipper. And I'm just gonna fucking nuke this Whimsicott, even though... Yes! Dragonite, okay. I'm gonna resist it, but it's still gonna do some considerable damage. Tyranitar is coming in, so no more rain. This is an interesting use of weather. I've never really seen somebody use the weather so dynamically like that. Able to get a good half chunk of damage on that HP on that Tyranitar with the Wind Blast. And here comes the Wave Crash. It's not going to do much. but that life orb kind of pushed through a little bit more. I'm assuming it was multi-scale because I didn't. It wasn't inner focus. It was affected by intimidate. So what I can do now is actually bring back in the incinerar. We're gonna lower their attacks. He has no white herb anymore, so he can't negate it. Um, I can actually fake out one of them here. I'm gonna fake out the Tyranitar because I do not want him to knock off or do like a dark type attack on my Basilisk. And I'm just gonna go for another wave crash into the Dragonite. Okay, fake out ended up being useless. I should have faked out the Dragonite. Whoa! What a bulky boy. He tanked the thunder. But he's gonna die to recoil. That's a shame, but that's crazy, y'all. Tank the thunder. And this is beautiful because now he has to bring out Tyranitar, and I can bring out Mawhile and Mega Evolve, and it's the star of the show. Because you know the star is always last but not least. You know what I'm saying? You save the best for last. And Mawhile can clean up here. The only thing is a weather ball, but that's what we have Sucker Punch for. Mind you, Tailwind is still up, I think. Battle info. Rain. No, there's no Tailwind up. It's been gone. Okay. So yeah, the best I can do is Flare Blitz into Whims and then Mega Evolve here and Sucker Punch. Because I know he's going to Weather Ball me. Okay, Quick Claw activated. But if they are attacking, the Sucker Punch should clean them up. Okay. So they're trying to scout. See what I'm gonna do. I have 2 Mons left. That was kind of smart of them. So instead, I'm gonna risk being attacked with Mawhile. And I'm gonna go for a... I'm gonna go for a play rough because I feel like he's probably gonna switch out Pelipper into Tyranitar to get, because he knows I'm trying to Sucker Punch him. So I'm gonna try to read that. Hopefully that registered. Oh, I didn't register. I didn't click it fast enough. Ah, hesitated. I knew it. See? Oh, but he switched out the Whims instead. And thankfully, I was able to move fast enough. I was faster. Can I get a burn? Yes, and I got the burn. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Citrus berry popped. That shouldn't be a problem. 1 play rough or 1 Iron Head and slice out for you, Ty. Sorry. It's gonna be on our way to our 2-0 record. So Wims is back. So of course, I'm obviously gonna flare blitz that. Um, I should be faster than Tyranitar here, so I'm gonna Iron Head and hopefully pick up the KO. Tailwind, okay, I forgot about Tailwind. At high horsepower, oh, he should have targeted my Mawhile, to be honest. Yeah. GG's. Yeah. It's gonna wrap it up. So as y'all can see, I struggle with like picking leads in the beginning. I do have to work on that, but I think I'm pretty good at adapting mid-match with what I'm giving, and being able to make those predictions really helped in that match. Because it could have gone his way. He had more mons than I did. I was only had 2. He had 3 left. All right, on to at battle number 3. Let me update this record here. 2-0. Yes, God. All right. On to the next match against Amat. So we have Gengar, Charizard, Dragonite. Oof. We got a pretty hyper offensive team. So I am a little concerned about the Gengar trapping shenanigans, but maybe Taunt might be a good choice to run on Winds later on. I got 30 seconds left. How am I going to do this? Okay. I think that starting off with Charizard is probably a good idea. Having Instant in the back for the Intimidate, and then Empoleon, Basculegion. Not going to bring Mawhile this time. Is that cheating if I don't bring Mawhile? I don't think it's cheating. But I did get to utilize it in the last 2, so that got to count for something, right? All right, so he's leading Annihilate and Dragonite. Good thing I didn't lead in Sin. So here, go for the Tailwind here, and then right off the bat, I think I'm going to Heat Wave. Try to fish for some burns here. And chip off the Dragonite's multi-scale as well. Now with this Tailwind, I'm guaranteed moving first. Tailwind going, and there goes the heat wave. We're gonna hit both, doing nice damage to Annihilate. And we got the burn on Annihilate. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Essentially making that Pokemon not irrelevant. We got the Thunderbolt from the Dragonite. I'm gonna make a mental note of that. They do run that a lot. And the one Rage Fist. I think the burn helped. That Rage Fist could have took us out. I'm going to Moonblast. And I'm also going to I'm actually do a single target move. I want to maximize the damage I get into this. Ooh, Vacuum Wave. It didn't do anything. I resisted. And that burn. God, that burn came in clutch. Yo, that Moonblast is crazy. That Whimsicott Moonblast. You think a little Whimsicott is not going to do that much damage, but I really could have heated waited there, and I could have killed both. I could have got the double KO, but I still have the advantage here. Cook it, cook it, cook it. Just want to give a moment to shout out to the YouTube viewers. Shout out to the Twitch viewers. Hope y'all enjoying the stream. Make sure y'all share this live. Drop a follow, drop a like. Give me some hype. You know, support me. Trying to build up some community here with other like-minded players, Pokemon players, anime lovers, gamers in general. Just make a nice, cozy community here. I think I can just finish off that, and actually I can go for the Solar Beam here. I'm gonna go Heat Wave because I can actually see if I can get a burn. Even though, after second thought, Empoleon is a special attacker usually. He avoided the attack. Okay. Ice Beam. We'll take that. Charizard's still on the field. Still have Tailwind active. So I can still do some spread spam. Next turn. Okay, so now they got their Charizard out. I want to lock this into Ice Beam, and then I want to... I guess I just do Heat Wave to just try to get as much chip damage as possible. Since Charizard's going to die this turn. Just to get a nice amount of chunk damage on the Empoleon there. Dragon Pose. So the idea here, I'm kind of like perfectly set myself up to take this match. This attack rose because of competitive. but he's trapped into Ice Beam right now, so I can't get a last respects off. This kind of just guarantees my win here. Last respects. It was nice knowing you. And now the sunlight's over, and I can just literally wave crash and end the game. I can wave crash and flare blitz. Youthful oblivion. But I'm gonna hit last respects because it's gonna do more damage. Quick claw. What can you do? Ice beam? Just try to get a freeze. That's the best thing he could do. And that ends game 3. It's probably gonna push us up to Pokeball tier rank 2, maybe 1. Because I am on a streak. That's my 3rd win for today. Three and oh, we updated that. Period. Yeah. All right, we got us 1,000 VP and I actually hit Great Ball tier. Wow. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Remember, Ultra Ball tier is the goal. The date has changed. Again? All I'm on this screen is collect these little gifts. Collect my gifts. I might as well delete those too. Collect my mission rewards. Give me everything. Give it, give it, give it, give it. We back at 20 VP. We're not broke anymore. Anything less than 20,000, 20K in the bank. That's some broke. That's some broke activities. I'm not gonna lie to you. We still got these to pick up as well. Well, a Rinky Dink Battle Pass rewards. I hope they improve on these battle passes in the future. It's very lackluster in my opinion. Steel type gym leader. Hey. Love to see it. All right, let's get back into the battles. We made our way to Great Ball tier rank 4. And we're gonna keep it rolling. Yeah. Keep it rolling. Already found us an opponent. Boonchu. We got a Mega Frost last team. Also potential for Dragonite or Kangaskhan. So that Scrappy on that Kangaskhan could be an issue. Fake Out is definitely going to That's only if I lead with the Basket Legion. Hmm. Who are they going to lead? I think my best bet is Charizard first. Wins. I'm gonna bring Mawhile this time. Actually, Garchomp, Mawhile. Let's try that. I probably should have brought Basket Legion. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. It's okay. It's having all these megas on the same team opens up the door of possibility for like a crazy ton of different strats. So kind of get overwhelmed on that team selection screen. All right, so I could be facing a fake out here. I'm gonna protect first, and I'm going to tailwind. I gotta get tailwind up. I might get faked out, but I'm thinking that he's gonna try to fake out my Charizard here. Yeah. If you if she was smart, she would go for the blizzard, but I okay, good. So now that she went for the blizzard, which I kind of expected, cause it's got the Charizard and the Whimsicott there, and she thought she was safe with fake out. Oh wow, they got the freeze. That might be a little tricky. But what I was saying before was basically now I can Mega Evolve Charizard, get rid of this weather, and she can't put up Aurora Veil, which would make this even 10 times more difficult. But now that Fake Out's out the way, I can actually Heat Waves reliably. And then here, I don't even remember the chances of getting on freeze on the first turn, but I'm gonna try to Encore you, cause otherwise, Whimsicott, I think that you know it's over for you, girl. It's no shame. Okay, so we got our draw up, got rid of the snow. I'm frozen solid. And I one hit KO the Frost Blast. That's amazing. Can I get a burn on you? No. That's gonna hit me twice. But he might ended up killing him. Oh no. It's not Mega Evolved. Never mind. My Whims is still here to dance. She's still here to dance. So I'm pretty sure that that has Focus Dash. I was able to get Tailwind up. Yes, I was. So I am currently faster. I just have to click Heat Wave here, and then I have to... protect. I don't know. Just in case. I'm frozen solid. I'm dead. Kangaskhan avoided it. Can I get a burn? Double hit. See, the reason why I protected there was just for that reason. If he used a move like that, which I didn't even expect him to use double hit, but I could have encored him next turn if my Whimsicott thawed themselves out, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Um, so right now they have, yeah, I can just spam Earthquakes now. I can spam Earthquake and I can spam Heat Wave and end this game, literally. I still have Tailwind up for one more turn. And the Focus Sash wasn't popped because I didn't uh, one hit KO the Sneasler, so that's actually a really good thing too. I'm gonna go ahead and go for this Earthquake. And I think this game is GG's as well. We've been coasting on this ladder. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And down goes Sneasler. Bye bye, Sneasler. Heat Wave. It might not take out this. Oh, it will. Usually Sanash are bulky. At least the ones I trained, especially in Regame format, could definitely survive a Heat Wave from Charizard Undersand. Max special attack, all of that. It's not over yet. I thought they must have one Pokemon left. Come on. You're trying to delay your demise. It's not gonna work in your favor, babes. It's not gonna work in your favor. Oh, we really on a roll. Might hit Ultra Ball before 9 o'clock. Okay, did they forfeit or did I win? I'm not sure. I think they forfeited because it was like communicating for a while. That pushed us up to Great Ball Tier 3. Just like that, we're almost to Master Ball. We just have 3 more ranks to climb to. When we actually reach Master Ball, Ultra Ball, excuse me. Probably gonna end the stream off there for the day. And then tomorrow, we'll try to get to Master. We'll try to get to the top tier of Master. And that would really tell us if Mawhile is really that girl. Is really, you know, there's a lot of rumors out there that Mawhile might be a top pick. But then there's also a lot of rumors that, Mawhile's on fraud watch. So that's why I'm here. We're testing them out. And so far, it's really good results. I brought Mawhile to 3 out of the 4 matches I played. Let me hurry up and update this record real quick because we are at 4. All right, and then facing Heli 2. This one seems like a more standard rain team. And so first, I'm going to. I'm I'm actually going to bring Basque Legion first and then Whimsicott. I think having Charizard in the back is going to be good. And then also Mawhile should be safe here with Rain Up. I'm going to bring Mawhile too. In the back, in the back. Okay, asymmetrical Bob. It's given. I like the cut. I like the cut. It's not flying in my cut though. All right, so they leading Archaludon and Blastoise. I already know the Mega might be coming out here. Mm, I want to protect here, I think. And then I want to Tailwind. Thing is, I don't really know what this Blastoise is going to do. Okay, so it didn't switch out into Pelipper. It used Thunderbolt. Okay. Hopefully I don't get frozen like the last game. That'll be sad. Focus Sash. Okay, I'm still in here. We're gonna be able to get our Tailwind up. Oh, we already did, but yeah. So Ice Beam. I'm gonna switch in Mawa here, and then I'm going to Moonblast this Archaludon. I didn't pick it fast enough. Oh my god. Fuck. Intimidate. Use Protect. Okay. I didn't want to use Tailwind, but it's okay. I wouldn't have hit the Moonblast anyway. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I might. This is very tricky. This is pretty tricky here. Kind of desperate here. I don't really see a clear way out. So I'm using Solar Beam here because I don't know what else to do with Charizard. He's probably gonna surf me again. Muddy Water. Yeah, it's lights out for this one. I have to. You gonna Swiss with me, Pelipper? Pretty sure I have Swift Swim. That's respects, yeah. I might have to rely on last respects to get me out of this situation. It's gonna have to have Basculegion hard carry us to this one because this is really tricky, y'all. The only thing I can really click is last respects. I do kind of want to get rid of the Blastoise. Pelipper. I think I can tank a Hurricane. Okay, yeah. If I can just tank these Hurricanes, I should be good. Tailwind, okay. Tailwind's up. My Tailwind's gone. And then the Sinatra. Let's see what it's gonna do here. And try to. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to stall out Tailwind as well. My Basculegion is actually not Swift Swim. It's actually adaptability. Which I believe adaptability increases the power of. It increases the power of, I think, moving last. Oh, I'm so glad that popped the way it popped. I would have been over if it didn't protect. Oof. I can still win this, y'all. I think I can still win this. Cause I'm trying to look at my stats. My speed is at 130. They got Tailwind up. 85 was 80 plus 80 is 60. Fuck. I think my best bet is to try to. If he matcha gotchas me, it's a wrap. Ah! I should have protected. I should have protected. I should have tried to wait out that Tailwind. Man, I knew it. I second guessed myself. But you have that sometimes, so we're gonna go down, and it's gonna break our record, our win streak. Let me go ahead and update that here. We 4-1 now. On to the next battle. Yeah, sometimes you get games like that. And as we go higher, it's gonna get definitely more challenging against some of these teams. Um, we got a Charizard Y team here with the Aerodactyl. Um, I'm gonna try to lead with Wims and Garchomp and hit him with the rock slides. Having Mawhile in the back for that Toxapex and actually no, I'm gonna bring Charizard this time. I'm gonna bring Charizard this time because I feel like that's the thing about it is the only flaw with this team that I'm noticing so far is like I can only really choose one or the other mega. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna go for this rock slide here. And I'm gonna tailwind as well. All right, so it's Mega Evolved. There goes the drought. He protected. They both protected. Smart move. But I'm still able to get my tailwind up for free. So what I'm gonna do again is rock slide again. Can actually encore this Toxapex too. Make it useless. Unless he tries to switch it out. Ice and ground. I'm able to hit the ammo, but not for much. So I can protect here and I can I think I actually go into Charizard here. Safely, relatively safely. The only thing if he does like I think he's gonna try to target my Garchomp. Ice Shard. It failed. Yeah. So now I can actually. I want to say I can earthquake here. My tailwind is still up. This is the last turn of tailwind. And I should be able to take out the mammoth swan with a heat wave here or a weather ball. I'm gonna do a weather ball. I'm gonna maximize the damage. So you didn't switch. Perfect. He's probably trying to do his ice shard because he knows he's gonna die here. Hopefully. Oh, interesting. This game state is funny as hell because I encored him into the protect and he keeps protecting, and now it's I didn't get any damage off. I didn't get any value with the last turn of tailwind, unfortunately. So the game state kind of hasn't moved, but I lost my advantage of the speed control. But what I can do now is I can actually protect here. And I can also I'm gonna try to get rid of this Toxapex here. So he goes to Ice Shard, my Garchomp as predicted, and I'm gonna try to take out this Toxapex. It's not gonna do. It's probably not gonna take it out now. I think about it. It's poison type as well. He got the toxic off on me. I think I am gonna switch just in case. Back to my whims. Because Garchomp is kind of in a tight position here. I'm gonna Heat Wave as well. Try to fish for a burn. Interesting. Okay. Another turn of doing no damage. He's gonna get me with that. I'm trying to get some chip off on you, and I'm gonna try to switch you out. I need the sun to come back up. There's not really much I can do here. What I should have did was bring Tailwind back up. So I'm gonna try to go for this Weather Ball again. He's probably gonna protect. I have to be safe here. I don't want my Garchomp to be toxic either. So I think protect because he's probably gonna Ice Shard me. Hopefully he tries to be greedy with the Ice Shard. Awesome. All right, we finally making some progress here. We got the Mammoth out. That's what was making it so tricky because he kept threatening my Garchomp, and I need my Garchomp to be able to take out this Toxapex, even though it does have Wide Guard, which is still a sort of issue. Still sort of an issue, but we might be able to pull the win here. So he brought out his own Charizard. It can't do Baneful Bugger. All it can do is Wide Guard. So the best thing that I can do is try to take it out with this Solar Beam. Can I hit it? Okay, can I get some decent chip? Okay, I got a little chip off of that. Whittling it down, use Toxic. All right, he's trying to progress the game state in his favor, but Toxic might be a little bit too passive to win here. And both of my mons are Toxic here. I'm gonna try to get rid of you, and I'm gonna try to Rock Slide again. Wide Guard came out as expected, but I'm gonna be able to take out the Toxapex here, thankfully. But it's just all about what he has in the back. Ooh, he Solar Beamed me, and my Charizard. Damn, my Garchomp is gonna die this turn due to Toxic. That's really unfortunate. Charizard is not far off either. All right, so I'm hoping he brought Garchomp. Basculegion. Interesting. Oh no, that's me. Ah. Intimidate. It's going to hurt. Fuck me, Intimidate is going to hurt so bad. And it can fake me out as well. We got 2 more turns of Harsh Sunlight. This is not gonna be easy, bro. I gotta protect here. I don't know. I gotta stall. Even though my Charizard is gonna die from toxic damage. It's gonna be tricky. Commenter 1 in the chat if you think I could pull this off. Let's see if I could channel the world champ difference here. So I'm double protected here. I'm trying to scout out what they're doing. Weather Ball. interesting. All right, so the only thing I can do here is heat wave. All right, man. H crash here. To be honest, I can't rely on Burns here. He protected. Guess that's good on my part, but my Charizard are probably gonna die. He's probably running Citrus Berry as well. Yeah, this Darkest Lariat is going. Oh, this Darkest Lariat is gonna fuck me up. Dang. It's gonna truck me up. I said truck. I love you, YouTube. I love you, Twitch. I said truck, by the way. But yeah, we ended up losing that one too. I lost the yogurt. And we out here losing the dairy products and stuff. It's crazy. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more and try to at least push past this rank 3 here. I think I've been streaming for a good little minute now. Please, y'all, make sure if y'all watching this on the video on demand, y'all give me a follow if you like the content. This is my first stream, so it's only gonna go bigger and better from here. Yeah, it's just gonna get bigger and better, production-wise, content-wise. You know, once a lot of y'all start rolling in here some more, it's gonna be really fun. I promise. I got a lot of good ideas, and yeah. Just trusting you to stay for the ride. That's all I'm asking you guys. Stay for the ride. Subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. So here we have a looks kind of like a I want to say like a balanced team. A balanced team with a mega frost last. So we have this Sylveon here and a lot of physical attackers. So, just to play it safe, I think I'm going to start off with Incineroar. I think it's going to be smart to bring you, and it's going to be smart to bring Garchomp. No. See? We gonna get better, y'all. We gonna get better. I took too long again. It chose Charizard for me. I was trying to choose Garchomp. Okay, interesting lead. Victory Bell and the Lucario. Inner Focus. Alright, so Victory Bell could also Mega Evolve as well. I don't really know too much about that. So that should be interesting to see here. The thing is, I want to set Tailwind here, and I also want to I'm just gonna fake out the Lucario actually because it's threatening me. It's threatening me with close combat. They wasn't playing no games. They trying to get Whimsicott out of here. He doubled into my whims. Stood no chance. All right, so we got the poison type, and then based on what they have left, I could just. I could go. Let's just try this. I'm gonna heat wave. And also we're going to flare bits. Why not? Even though I feel like I had to fix myself real quick. I feel like this heat wave should take the KO on both of them. But whoever's left standing is gonna get flare bliss straight to the face. Yeah. That just made sense. I could have went Mawhile too, but this was just the most obvious option. That means I cannot Mega Evolve Mawhile for the rest of the match, which is cool. Minute trick. Now, I feel like that speed tier of that Manectric, especially if it does Mega Evolve, that could potentially be a problem. So I'm gonna protect my Charizard just to scout and see. And I'm gonna throat chop this Sylveon immediately because we don't have time for Hyper Voice shenanigans. Agility, okay. It was increasing its speed. That's I want to take you out. I'm gonna weather ball you. I'm also going to parting shot to you as well. I'm still faster. Wow. Well, that makes my job easier. Okay, that works. I see why Charizard is the top tier threat that it is. Even though I don't personally care to usually use it on my personal teams. Um, it's just you. Dazzling Gleam, we both resist. That was a crit too. Look at our Mawhile with the Ariana pony. Serving looks. Yeah, I could just go ahead and finish this game off with a Weather Ball and an Iron Head. Can't use Hyper Voice. You don't even want to use Hyper Voice anyway. But Mawhile will clean up for us. Thank you, Mawhile. We love you, mother. Okay. And actually, I think I forgot to update the record from the last time. I forgot to record the last loss. Yeah, I lost twice. But with this, the record will be updated to 5. 2. And that pushes almost close to completing Great Ball Tier 3 Rank 3. So I think I'm gonna end it here for today. I need to eat something. Once again, if y'all enjoyed the live and want to see me tomorrow, I will be streaming around the same time. I want to say, let's say 6. Let's say 6 p.m. EST. I'm gonna try to start going live then. Um, Stop by, chill out, say what's up. You know, like I said, I have a lot of ideas. Uh, for right now, we're gonna be focusing a lot on Pokemon Champions content. Um, Testing the waters. We might play other games here and there as well, you know. But you gotta be here to know what's going on. So make sure you guys have my notifications turned on. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're subscribed to me. Make sure you take a look at my profile on Twitch and YouTube. Follow me on all my socials. It's all Cam Stacks, Cam Stacks, Cam Stacks. Instagram, the Cam Stacks. And yeah. I love you guys. Thank you for an awesome stream. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hey there.